Greetings and welcome to this part of Let's Play Chronomaster. Alright, let's continue where we left off. We're still in the pine forest and we have one place we haven't explored yet. Sprites! Yay! Ooh, crystals.
I can't take that.
No, I don't want that. Alright, let's... Oh, we can talk to the Sprite Queen later. Let's talk to the regular Sprite.
You don't look like someone from around here.
I don't? Well, I guess that's because I'm not. My name is Corda. I'm a bit of a wanderer. I've been all over the place.
Yeah? Me too. Once I went all the way to Glitter. Pretty place, but dark. I saw the witch who lives there playing a really scary game with this man. I prefer green places, but green is the color of life. That gallows isn't just for show, let me tell you. Still, I think if you remember the heart, you won't lose all your parts.
Alright, that's a fairly big clue about which word to guess for if you visit here before going to the witch's hut. Do the other sprites want to talk to him? Nope. So instead, let's just talk to the Sprite Queen.
Oh, how wonderful! We have always wanted to see one of our sculptures live and breathe. How dull would the world be without magic? Since we will benefit from your use of magic here, let me refill your magical reservoir.
Is there anything else you might be able to tell me, my beautiful queen?
Yeah, what could you tell me?
Might you be knowledgeable about the structure of this unique universe?
Dear sir, to find the answer to such questions, you must seek out the Tower of Avalon on the planet Glass.
But going there wouldn't really solve anything, would it? Still, there's no real harm in trying. Oh, look at that. New location. Volcano of Glory. The Tower of Avalon. Forge doesn't have a new location and Glitter has no new location. Let's go see this Tower of Avalon.
Creepy tower. I wonder who built it.
Well, Avalon, of course. Who else? Looks like a pretty standard wizard's tower to me.
This place is so dark I can hardly see.
With that eye still out there, this could be dangerous. Maybe I should gather more information before I proceed. Yeah, no shit. That's a pretty big clue to say, don't come here again before you're ready. Alright. Well, we got a clue from the vision spell about bubbles. That could be important. But I kinda wanna see that new location on Gem. The Volcano of Glory.
This place is a real gem.
So what's so important about this place that the crystal eye is actually patrolling here? Yeah. There's nothing else really of importance here that I can look at. But this large bubble...
Looks like something's in that bubble.
Well, that is strange. Of course, there's no real way to there. But there was this one other character we've already found that had something to do with bubbles. Let's go see if the Dwarf King knows anything more about it. Very far. Alright. What do you have to say?
Do you have time to speak with me, Your Majesty?
Indeed I do. I have thought much about you and your marvelous little friend. What brings you here?
I have learned that you may have a device that will enable me to conquer the Volcano of Glory.
Yes! I have a magic bubble wand that I could loan you in return for your fascinating floating lady. I would return her to you when you returned my wand. If you fail to return it, I keep the smiling sphere.
It is tempting to leave Jester behind, but perhaps there's a different way to do this. Let's see, what does this option give me?
Oh, I cannot spare my device. Would you accept some money or gems to rent the wand?
Sir Sugarpop, you insult me. I am the king of the dwarves. My treasury is vast. I am a collector of fine mechanical devices. Be gone. So far have I fallen that a human would dare offer me money.
Do you have time?
Indeed
I have learned.
Yes.
Alright, so payment isn't gonna work. How about barter?
Oh, Your Majesty, I could not do without my little assistant. I have another machine with me that might serve to interest you. It's called a resonance tracer.
Fascinating. Yes, I will accept this in trade. I will even return it if you return my wand.
Gee! You can't do without me, Sugarpop? I won't let you forget that.
Here is the bubble wand, Sir Sugarpop. Remember, no hammer ever conquered a magic bubble, but like into like merges without trouble.
Thank you for both the wand and the words.
That's good. Now, alright. We don't have the resonance tracer. That's alright, we don't really need it right now. Let's go conquer the Volcano of Glory. Yeah, methinks the loss of the resonance tracer isn't really so bad. He probably has a stack of the things back on a ship. Anyway, gem? so how do we use this bubble wand? Suppose we use it on ourselves then. Yeah, real manly like.
Hey, Sugar Pop, message incoming.
It's probably Milo.
I'm calling as I promised. I met the source of the Phoenix's warning. Issue of Avalon made me relive the Pasqua wipeout. I only got through it by realizing that somehow it was a test of the strength of my core beliefs and in the justice of my quest. Thanks for the warning. I don't think I would have considered the possibility without your help.
Right, so we have a sleeping lady with a rose. Let's see, can I talk to her? I'll just take the rose in.
Dirt and water and ragged twig may unfold a wonder. Within a stone or pit, a crystal dominion can be found.
Excuse me, miss, but what is that supposed to mean?
Papa? Where am I? Who are you? What is this place?
I am not your papa, miss, as I'm sure you know. I'm Renee Corda. Who is your papa? Maybe I can take you to him.
My father is Avalon Greer, the ruler of this universe. I'm his daughter, Rose.
The daughter of Avalon Greer. Why were you imprisoned in that bubble?
Imprisoned? Yes, I remember now. My father did a spell that locked his heart away. This made him invulnerable to harm, but he became very cold.
Heartless, you might say.
Jester. So he locked his heart away and then he locked you away. Sounds like he hid the two things that made him vulnerable. In an odd way, he may have imprisoned you to keep you safe.
But what could be a danger to me? All this universe is my father's domain. Surely I would be safe here.
There are some things your father should explain to you himself, Princess Rose. Several times during this journey I have been given cryptic statements, all related to the heart of Avalon Greer.
Tell them to me. Perhaps I can help you, and in helping you, help my poor papa.
The Phoenix said, "The distant heart of Avalon Greer is my chick."
That one is easy. Just as the Phoenix is immortal, so is Papa, as long as his heart is kept away from him. Like the Phoenix, Papa would be reborn as the man he was before, if his heart was returned.
What was your father like before he put his heart away?
He was a good man, a just man. I had the feeling that he had some great sorrow in his past, something that he would do anything to set right. Yet, he seemed afraid, too.
Interesting. The unicorn said, "Snow is cold, but colder is the heart of Avalon Greer. The pupil of the crystal eye can only be conquered by the kiss of the rose."
The crystal eye is my father's magical spy. I wonder if he hid his heart within it. It sounds as if my kiss might affect the eye in some way.
That is an interesting thought. I wonder how the witch's riddle fits in. The answer to her puzzle was, Avalon Greer keeps his heart in an egg.
I'm afraid I can't help you there. Could she have meant symbolically? Eggs and eyes are shaped rather alike.
I don't know.
No.
The last riddle is your own. The one you spoke as you woke up.
Yes, I remember speaking strangely. To me it seems that something needs to be planted. Certainly dirt and water and ragged twig sound like a garden. Stone and pit are both words for seed.
I wish you well, Rose. Perhaps we'll speak again.
Well, let's leave the bubble for now. Seems... Can I open the door? Yep. It seems most of what is going on in this universe revolves around this eye. So I need to get it. How do you get to an eye high up in the sky? Well, that's a number of spells I could use. Let's see, what's the green book? Flaming Blast? Nope. Opening? Nope. I'll have to look it up. Which is why I didn't want to give away Jester. Because I couldn't bloody remember the spell. Alright. Journal is nice. It's just a pity that it starts at the first entry and rather than the last entry, which is probably more useful. The command spell, that's the one I wanted. Let's see. There's also the forceful wind spell, I believe. Well, I can get the forceful wind spell, but I want to use this one. Let's see. Use the hammer on a crystal. Then use the magical foci on the crushed crystal and say that line. Alright. So smash a crystal. And then use the magical foci on the crystals. And then command the crystal eye.
Fracture lines, make you be mine. Come to me.
Sleep. And there it goes. Right. And now I need to stop it from flapping. Which it would really be useful if I remembered to look up all the spells I want to use. I think I know this one, but let's look it up anyway. Alright, use the magic foci on a blessed feather. Right. On the... where's the blessed feather?
The voice of the sun is deeper than all thunder. Hear it now.
And now I have a crystal eye. Creepy little thing. Right, so back up to Rose then.
Rose, I have the crystal eye here. Given what the unicorn's riddle said, I was wondering, well, would you mind kissing it?
Why are you so shy, Porter? I would be delighted to kiss the crystal eye, if that will help to free my father from the spell with which he has bound himself.
Thank you, Rose. Here is the egg from the witch's riddle. I wonder how we can open it safely.
Maybe the same trick will work twice.
Now, hopefully, we can get Avalon Greer to surrender peacefully.
And I'll have my father back, sweet and kind, just as he once was. Oh, I could just kiss you.
Hey, don't make so much of it, boss. Remember, she'll kiss just about anything.
Well, alright, Jester has a point there. Well, now we have the heart. So let's first return the bubble wand to the Dwarf King. We don't really have a use for it now, I think. Let's just save to be safe. I really need to stop using words like that. And that's about all the time I have for this episode, so I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.